system. The Effervescent Magnitude's crew had strangely, yet steadily, diminished. Now there were only 2 souls on board, and both of them sat on the bridge. All hands were on deck, all 6 of them, thanks to Hank's additional appendages. Did Captain Bartholomew Quasar ever think about his lost crew members? On occasion, yes. Did he have any idea what happened to them all? Not really, no. It probably had something to do with the cold fusion reactor. He didn't fully understand how it worked, only that for centuries all the eggheads back on Earth had said cold fusion was science fiction, and poor sci-fi at that. He was just glad to prove them wrong. It worked, obviously. So what if the reactor had somehow caused 1,490 members of his crew to disappear? If this current quest proved to be as fruitful as he hoped, he would be able to bring them all back anyway, as long as he made it to Opsanus Tau Prime and convinced the non-temporal natives to share their powerful elixir. If only, he murmured. 0.000925 parsecs to destination. The captain broke from his reverie and frowned. So that's about... He waited for Hank to fill in the blank, having never been particularly apt at unit conversions himself.
2 days.
Hank cleared one of his throats, giving his tone an oddly harmonic quality as he added,
give or take.
The captain clenched both fists and gave his armrests a solid thump. Not good enough, damn it! Not good enough! He paused to bite his lip. I thought we were almost there.
At light speed, we would be.
Captain Quasar threw up his hands with a short cry. Confounded cold fusion near light speed? How near are we, anyway? To actual light speed, I mean. Hank's superior set of shoulders lifted, but they didn't fall. They didn't have the chance. For it was at that moment the helmsman of the Effervescent Magnitude vanished from space and time without so much as a blip of sound or a flash of light. I was afraid that might happen, mused Captain Quasar. Then he realized he was now alone on the ship. With a yelp, the captain charged headlong from his chair and took the helm with both hands flying across the blinking display. Eventually, his nerves steadied, and he returned to his musings, now only an interior monologue. 2 days more, and I shall have you, my potable elixir. Ah, yes, magical potion manufactured in the depths of Opsanus Tau Prime, far-flung planet of mystery. My if-only cure-all, my do-over panacea. With you, I'll never make another mistake. And even if he did, so what? He'd be able to undo any error. He laughed out loud. He couldn't stop. He was that gleeful. Until the cold fusion reactor went kaput, and the sudden downshift in velocity from near light speed to no speed at all tore the entire ship apart. Captain Bartholomew Quasar's last thoughts were, of course, only 2 words. Episode 2. The Entity Known as Steve. Bartholomew Quasar was fairly certain he was dreaming, for he had experienced this same dream on more than one occasion, standing on a stage in the glorious United World Hall of Heroes, surrounded by adoring throngs who cheered and applauded his latest acts of valor. What had he done this time? Something spectacular, undoubtedly, something worthy of another medal or trophy or the key to some fabulous new space station or sparkling city on one of the galaxy's farthest planets. But no, that couldn't be right. For one thing, the faces smiling up at him were definitely human. There wasn't a single modeled alien to be found among them. And for another, he found that he recognized these faces. They were people he'd had dealings with in the past, United World admirals, ambassadors, and dignitaries along with their flunkies, not to mention a multitude of media personnel at the periphery, each with augmented eyes recording everything that occurred, later to be transmitted throughout the galaxy. This was an event he remembered well, the day his ship, the Effervescent Magnitude, first took to the stars with a complete crew complement of 1,492, including the indomitable